Hope I didn't see.
Up here or no? So, oh wait. Oh well.
Brooks on the ones and twos. We got it covered.
You guys on that?
We're live? All right. Welcome to the GRIZ Hockey Pregame College Game Day Show, presented by Missoula ESPN and Montana Kaimin. Today, okay, yeah. Today we're going over the game between the hometown Montana Grizzlies and Weber State, coming out of Ogden, Utah.
Ogden.
Yeah.
I had a teacher named Ogden.
Yeah.
In high school, yeah.
Yeah, I looked it up on the map, and it looks like it's like half an hour north of Salt Lake. So.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I don't really think we need to make that distinction, but
It's a small town.
yeah,
Off the top of Ogden.
Well, hopefully they are not as good as the Utah Utes, who ended up handing us our first home loss of the season last night with a score of 3-2. Not to our own best efforts in the third period. 2 goals in the third period. Montana had a power play opportunity with an empty net, a 4-on-6 opportunity with less than a minute left to go. Puck didn't go our way, boys. Puck didn't go our way. It happens to the best of us. We got another Utah team coming in today. I think we're looking for a little bit of vengeance.
I agree.
yeah, oh, for sure. We're going out with blood.
Blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blood.
I agree with you more.
A pretty decent Weber State team today.
I mean, in the beginning, the Utah just came out with a lot more physicality, which is what I was talking about yesterday. I mean, they got put down on the ice within, the first 5 minutes of the game? And he's a tough guy. He's a defenseman. So, seeing that happen, it's, I don't know. I still think they need to find our physicality and find our confidence on the ice, because right now it seems like we're just kind of working on not getting hit and not working on getting the puck.
Completely agree. Stuff like that really takes the air out of the team, I think, a little bit. You see one of your tough guys go down, stay on the ice for a little bit. I wouldn't feel too good about myself after that.
Yeah.
Tyler, what about you?
I think keeping the puck outside of our zone, getting it into the Cats zone, Weber State, get some shots on goal, like Martha said, is going to be crucial. Having the don't let the goalie be surrounded. Just him, help him out, and
Can't
don't
leave
let
the
shots
goalie
on
by
goal.
himself.
Yep, don't let shots on goal.
Always protect your goalie, because he is your last line of defense.
Worth noting, not to change the subject, but there's a stunning rainbow going on just off camera. You guys can't see
wow.
it. That's one of the best rainbows I've probably ever seen in my
Wait.
entire life.
Yeah, you guys wouldn't believe it.
That's
when I
the
show
end
you
of the
shot right
rainbow.
Tommy.
Wait,
Yeah.
is there
Tommy's gonna
gold
get a
over
shot of that
there, or am I
rainbow.
tripping?
That is absolutely beautiful.
Wow. Wow.
Hopefully that's a good omen for our Grizz today.
Actually, I might have to
Yeah, that's
take a
like
little.
the biggest rainbow I've ever seen.
It doesn't get much better than that.
Wow. That's the end.
Yeah, that's
That is the
that's
end
a
of the
leprechaun
rainbow.
over there.
Hey, I'll tell you what, if we weren't doing a pregame show right now, I would be running to the end of that
We
rainbow.
might be lucky. This might be the luck we need today for that game.
I know, it's so big you can
Yeah.
even see the purple.
You don't see the purple every day.
No,
You don't see the purple every day.
that's got to be a very special
Wow.
rainbow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. That is incredible.
Hopefully we're not seeing a lot of purple
It's going to be
players
hard to
in
talk
our
about hockey after seeing a
defensive
Oh
rainbow.
rainbows.
man,
today.
I've never seen that one.
I know.
But on to Weber State.
Yeah, back to
On to,
back to hockey.
on to hockey. I caught a couple of the Weber State Wildcats coaches coming in. 2 guys we need to watch out for. Makar Klokov,
I think
Klokov,
yeah.
something like that, and Caden Hunter are their leading 2 goal scorers. If the Grizz defense can't shut those guys down today, we are likely going to suffer the same fate we did yesterday. We can't let them get out to a lead. We did a great job yesterday of staying out of the penalty box. Utah did not. They had their fair share of penalties.
Oh.
A little dirty,
Oh yeah.
but
They
Very
were
aggressive,
nasty
very
out
aggressive.
there. They
They
were
were.
huge. I'm gonna be honest. They were a big team.
Yeah, the Utes got some big guys on their
Oh,
roster.
yeah.
It was,
that goalie,
I
He was a
mean,
big guy.
Humongous.
he might have been 10 feet tall.
He was a big guy.
First time I saw him, I was bewildered. All right.
Yeah, like we brought up, penalty. Keep staying out of the penalty box yesterday. We did a good job of it. We got the Utes in the penalty box. Couldn't capitalize on power plays. If we need to do that, if we want to come out,
players, especially if the defensemen push in too far. So I think that's also one thing we need to be wary of. Yes, we got to take advantage of the penalties when we can. But at the same time, you got to save your legs because you're playing for 3 periods. You need to keep your energy, even if you want to chase them all the way down to the end of the ice. You probably shouldn't.
Yep.
Yeah, Logan, as a resident hockey guy, something I may or may not have picked up on in the game, the rainbow's getting longer, by the way.
I was
It's
just
extending
noticing
in
that.
front of
I
our
was
eyes.
really just noticing that.
The line changes seemed to be a little bit inopportune timing at a couple times during the game. If you were in a coaching position, how do you organize line changes as to where you're not going to give your opponent a great breakaway chance to be running down the ice with the puck when you have two of your guys off the ice?
Yeah, so when I was playing, at least at a high school level, it really kind of depended on the player and when they got tired. I mean, yeah, you'd start out with certain lines and you try to keep it like somewhat consistent, but sometimes your winger just gets gassed out too fast and he's got to go off, and then you can kind of trickle lines off like that where you're only taking like one guy at a time, or like I know on penalties specifically, there's a no icing rule. So you can whip the puck down the far side of the ice and they won't stop the play. And that's a really good time for coaches to try to get their players off the ice. So it depends, like a lot of things.
Sure.
I want to add it back to last night's game. Defenseman that you brought up, Plant, because it's questionable for tonight's game, he happened to actually go to the hospital and cracked his open.
Oh, wow.
So he was at the hospital last night, cracked his head open. So he is probably doubtful, but he is questionable to play. Montana hopefully can get back on the Utes October 30th back in Salt Lake. We do play them again on their home ice, so hopefully we can hand it to them like they did to us.
I think we're wanting revenge for that game. That was a nasty game. And then the third period especially, it was getting super heated, man. There were fights every 2 minutes. I enjoyed it from a viewer standpoint. I don't know how the boys out there were feeling, but man, 2-3, last 3 minutes, crazy work. A lot of emotion on that rink.
Yeah, and it always just leaves a bitter taste in your mouth whenever the other team gets back in the last period. Like, you had it for the entire game, and then they just somehow you just let it slip right through your fingers. That's always just a little extra bitter in your mouth, especially as a player.
Yeah, it was right there for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate to keep saying this. There is a double rainbow now, by the way.
Oh my
God.
There's legitimately two
What
of them.
Yeah, you guys.
Sorry.
Come on, guys.
I
Guys,
can't
believe
that
in
is
the
a
rainbows.
Our wonderful producer Tommy's going to get a shot of this because
wow.
I don't know. Have you guys seen a double rainbow in person before?
It's been a long, long time.
I don't know that I have.
Probably not since Hawaii for me.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
That's nice. That's
Wow.
really nice.
Double rainbow all the way.
Mom, if you're watching this, there's a rainbow.
That is incredible. Oh, I'm at a loss for words here.
I can't think of anything besides that being a good omen.
These are good signs right here. This is a really good sign. I actually feel it in my bones now that this game's going to go great, if not spectacular.
I hope so.
I hope you're right, Martha. I really do. I've got my fingers crossed. I'm gonna. You know what else could be causing a double rainbow? University of Montana's up 10-7 against Idaho State right now in Pocatello.
Ooh, there we go.
Just kidding. It's tied at 10-10.
Well,
As the
never
second
mind.
rainbow disappears out of the sky, it is now tied 10-10.
Wow.
But we're keeping our fingers crossed. How much time do we have left in the first half here?
Second quarter just went underway.
Yeah, so
Wonderful.
we still got like 14 minutes and 50 seconds, so it just started.
Oh, plenty of time. Speaking of other Montana sports, volleyball just got back on track with another win.
Okay.
They had their
Yeah.
10-game winning streak snapped yesterday.
Let's go.
Came back against NAU today. Put the whooping on them a little bit. Get right game.
Were they home today?
They were at home today.
Oh, man, I missed it. I want to go.
They were at home today.
Yeah.
So Montana volleyball, like I said yesterday, probably the hottest team on campus. They're back.
Let's go.
Good.
They're all the
Good.
way back.
Let's go.
It's good to hear. They
Minor
got their,
setback, major comeback.
They got the revenge.
That's it. That's it.
So, getting into the game. Logan, game keys. What do you think we have to do to beat this Weber? They're 7-0. They're good.
Yeah.
They're good. I mean,
think-
this is probably the best team we've played so far this year. Coming off a tough game against Utah yesterday, too. Guys got a little bit beat up. There was some blood. How do you think we pull out a win today?
I think it's going to be really easy for these guys to get in our players' heads. I mean, you know, that's a tough thing to go up against. 7-0. You know, it'd be really easy to try to, you know, psych yourself out and make it that an 8-0. So I think, you know, not backing down, looking Weber in the eyes and saying like, hey, we're going to beat you, not just because, you know, we got a bad taste in our mouth from last night, but because we're not scared that you're 7-0. You know, that doesn't mean anything when you're going up against the GRIZ. We're a whole different team. You know, we got to figure it out for ourselves. Like,
Couldn't agree more. And I'm assuming that even though we are home, we might be the underdogs. They are 7-0, so that might give us a little more like oomph to hopefully walk out with the win.
I think they want to win. I think especially after last night, especially with the with what Weber's like win-to-loss ratio. I think they really want this, and I really hope they give them what they got. So.
I mean, considering how good the GRIZ played in the third period yesterday, it makes you wonder if they didn't come out so flat in the first two periods, what that game could have looked like.
Oh, yeah.
Because the offense, for lack of better words, just looked stale for the first two periods.
Yeah.
Passing was not there. Yep. Pucks were not getting on net.
Nothing.
The forecheck was kicking our butts a little bit. So I think starting strong is going to be a key. If Utah hadn't built up a 3-0 lead, who knows how that game could have gone. Could have seen overtime, could have seen a regulation win for the GRIZ. So, for me, I think not letting Weber State get off to a strong start in this game is going to be the end-all be-all for it.
Yeah, come out the gate swinging.
Sure.
Hopefully, glad that with that win through 3 periods of solid hockey will hopefully cement us.
Yep.
Do we want to talk a little bit about what's been going on in Missoula today?
Oh, yeah.
I think, Martha, I think you had a little bit of fun earlier in Missoula today. Did you not?
Yeah. I mean, you were there too, no?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, no, it was the German Oktoberfest. That was quite fun. I went with my friends this morning at around, actually this afternoon, I'd say. We were there for about an hour. There was some fun game. There was a hockey stand there, a hockey table. They were advertising the game today, obviously. They gave me a free schedule, put up in my room, so I know what's going on. And they had like a bunch of stuff set up. I mean, the entire place had a bunch of like games set up. We were playing like enlarged ball pong, so like a bunch of buckets and volleyballs, and we were going out that for like 45 minutes. It was actually really fun. I had this loaded mac and cheese. Oh my! I'm still full from it right now. It was delightful. $14, but delightful. Yeah, it was super fun. What'd you do there?
Yeah, so I don't know if you were actually there for it, but I was at the hockey stand too, and they were doing a like a fish slap contest with pillows.
Yeah, I saw that too.
They had these pillows in the shapes of fish, and you had to basically stand there and let someone hit you in the face and try not to spray the water out of your mouth, kind of like the tortilla challenge, if you've ever heard about that.
Yeah.
The guys I were watching, they were hitting each other hard. Like, I'm surprised they weren't like getting bell ringers over there.
That's hilarious.
Apparently, they used to use real fish, and then people got too competitive, and they had to swap it to pillows. And
real fish? How big? Like what kind of fish are we talking?
Honestly, I don't know. That was before my time.
Oh my God.
But yeah, along with that, Missoula actually hosted its first official Stein holding competition, and the winner of that competition is going on to Whitefish this next weekend for the state championship. And then eventually nationals, of which, Stein holding, where you hold the beer out in front of you and try not to let your arm drip. I actually talked to the national champion today. His name is Dave. He's actually a really cool guy. He's from Whitefish, which is kind of near where I grew up in Kalispell. His record is 23 minutes. And for comparison, the average time that I saw today was around 5 minutes for the man.
Wow.
So he's quadrupling what the average person can do in the Stein holding.
Yeah, and he told me he's actively training to try to beat the 30-minute mark.
Wow.
30 minutes. I don't know if there's anything I can do for 30 minutes. I don't know if I can barely sit for 30 minutes. That's incredible.
Wow. Yeah, this is a mountain of a man. Like, he has absolute boulder shoulders.
Yeah, he was pretty big. I saw him out there. I came right when it ended, I think, or like around that time. So.
You should have seen if he has any eligibility left.
Yeah.
we could use him.
Yeah,
we could use him. We get him on the ice tonight.
Oh yeah.
What was in that loaded mac and cheese, by the way, if you don't mind me asking, Martha?
Of course. All right, so it was kind of like just like, I'd say like, not the best mac and cheese itself, but the toppings added to it. So it's mac and cheese. Then we had some onions. I don't know. That's what they
grilled
added.
or raw?
Just raw onions on that. Yeah. I got some buffalo chicken. buffalo chicken. Love that. Love that. I think that was about it. Maybe there's like some crunchy on it. I have no idea what it was. I think bacon bits, maybe? I don't know. I have no idea. But, yeah, they didn't really tell me. But it was really good. So, that's what it looked like. That's what it tasted like. So,
I'm sold.
yeah.
I didn't really have to hear much more than mac and cheese to be sold. But
Honestly,
now
yeah.
I'm extra sold.
Didn't even tell me what was on, and I ate the entire thing.
So, game tonight. What are we thinking? How are we feeling? Coming off a loss, not ideal, obviously. We've talked about how there may be a little bit of extra fire here. We got another Utah team. It's time to show that state what's up. I got a little big for my britches yesterday. I said Montana was going to win 6-0. I was a little off. But, you know, maybe they'll prove me right tonight. How do you see the game going? Logan, go ahead.
I think it's going to be really, really close. I think it's going to be I'm going to pull a Weston, and I'm going to say I think Utah might win this one. I'm going to be honest. I'm guessing
Weber State.
Oh, yeah, Weber. They're from Utah still.
Yeah. I don't get you guys.
I don't know. I think
Where's the optimism?
I know. There's supposed to be optimism, but I think Weber's going to get this one. I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be another 3-2 maybe. I think the GRIZ need to figure out how to get themselves woken up when they get on the ice. That seems to be a big issue. They're third period players, but by the time it gets to the third period, the lead's too great. They need to figure out how to wake up and respond to the other team before it's down to it and they have to try to pull out a victory or a miracle.
I think last night hopefully was a wake-up call for them. With start coming out of the gate slow, having going in that 3-0 deficit was really crushing for them. So I think the GRIZ hopefully will come out with a win. I'm predicting them. I'm going to say 2-0. It's going to be a hard-fought battle, defensive battle.
All right.
Hello.
I think we may or may not be live, or maybe the audio's not working. We're figuring it out slowly. Audio is working. Sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, we just had a little bit of some technical
Just off camera is
issues real
our
quick.
star of the team, Brooke, who's taking care of all of our back-end stuff. So shout
Shout
out
out.
to Brooke.
Shout out, Brooke.
Thanks for
Go
handling
over
that.
here.
It's been really wet out here today. Electronics don't work super
The
well
rainbow's
when
gone.
it's wet out like this.
So that's what happens when the rainbow
the rainbow
disappears.
is
It's
gone.
That was our omen.
Wow.
All right, Weber State by a million. I'm kidding. I'm not like Logan at all. I'm not going to side with the opponent. I understand. I respect it. I'm gonna roll with the home team. I think I have to. It's not really about what I think. It's about what I feel. And that double rainbow, albeit gone, I think, assuming that Montana can prevent a 3-0 lead within the first 25 minutes of the game, I think it's going to be close. I think it'll be a one-score game either way. I'm going to take Montana 4-3.
4-3.
Okay.
All right. I'm thinking 4-1 Montana loss. Not to play the devil's advocate. Not
We
to
say
make
Montana
it too
loss?
Montana
Yeah.
lost 4-1.
Wow.
That's
Montana
my
lost.
prediction. Well, let me tell you why, actually. All right. This is their third game in a row. They've played 2 back-to-back, or not back-to-back, but every day. Thursday, Friday, now Saturday. They're done. They're winded. They're busted. Last night's game, I could tell. They were losing it, all right? And not just from playing, but, man, they were getting beat. Those boys were big in Utah. So, honestly, third game in a row right now. Hopes, maybe I'm thinking their hopes might be a little low, but I'm still, go GRIZ. I still hope they win, but to be on the realistic side, 4-1, that's my prediction.
Okay.
So.
I think you're very wrong, but we'll find out.
Okay, let's see.
I think, yeah. I can't believe you're saying 4-1, Martha. That's unbelievable.
I'm
4-1.
I'm sorry.
4-1
Right, you're
is
talking about the
crazy.
stats. You're talking
Look,
about the
I
stats
think you
of
guys
Weber.
need to abandon logic in this situation and just root for the home team.
You know what?
No, I'm always going to be rooting
5
for
billion
'em.
to
I'm-
0.
I always root
GRIZ
for the
win.
GRIZ.
That's what I'm
and I hope they
thinking.
prove me wrong, honestly. I hope they do. But you know, 3 games back to back to back is tough no matter who you are. That is a grueling schedule. And I would.
Especially with the
again,
one being in Helena, too. That
Yeah.
road trip.
Yeah, that first game was in Helena. So.
Speaking of
I'd love for
Helena,
them to prove me wrong.
I would love for them to prove you wrong, too. The next game that Montana Hockey's going to have is also going to be in Helena. And it's going to be against a team that will not be named on the 10th of October. It's going to be a 7 p.m. game back in Helena against our rivals. You know what? I wouldn't be mad if we kind of just coasted through this game, got our guys healthy, you know, put some of the other guys in there. Because a week-ish from today, we're playing for a little bit more than a hockey game.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Playing a little bit more than a hockey game.
Yeah.
The rivalry is coming up.
The rivalry. I would say the rivalry in all of FCS sports, in my opinion. Obviously a little bit of a bias, but I don't know if there's a better FCS rivalry. Maybe North Dakota State and North Dakota or even South Dakota. But
I mean, I don't know. I've never seen the city get as hectic as it does whenever there is a brawl of the wild, whether that goes for hockey, basketball,
Any sports.
especially football. I don't know, these MSU versus UM games are always just the absolute craziest atmospheres you can find. This is a true rivalry, down to the bones.
Yeah.
legitimate dislike for one another. I think.
Legitimate vitriol.
There's no love.
Great vocab word.
Straight
Wow.
hatred for every single one of them.
Vitriol. That was fantastic. Yeah, I completely agree. So we're 2-2 here on Weber State versus the home team GRIZ.
I don't know. Do you think we want to get Brooke in here for a tiebreaker?
Can we, Brooke? Do you want to make a game prediction for the evening?
Of course, I say that GRIZ win. Come on.
Prove me
Score?
wrong.
Do you want to give us a score? You can give us a score. You have to give us a score.
Okay. We'll do 4-2. 4-2 GRIZ win.
It's a good
I like
score.
it. I like
It
it.
is.
That's a good score. I would love a 4-2 GRIZ win.
I would love a 4-2 GRIZ win.
I'd love a 1-0 GRIZ win.
I'd love a win, period, actually.
Quick update on the football game. The GRIZ are down 10-17 versus the Bengals. So with 11 minutes left in the second. So hopefully they can turn it around before halftime.
We need the double rainbow back.
Yeah.
Bad.
It went away quick. That might mean
We need the
something.
double rainbow back really, really
That
bad.
leprechaun Herbie was coming for him.
He knew I was trying to get over
Oh,
there.
God.
Oh, man. Yeah. Have you guys
Yeah.
watched a lot of GRIZ football this year so far?
They're good.
I've been-
They've been playing some good football.
You know,
I've
I've
been
been
to all
going to
their
a lot of tailgates, but I haven't been making it into the games very much. I'm going to be honest.
I understand. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah,
I agree for reasons that will be unnamed, but yeah,
It's-
I've missed some games.
It's a very, very,
It's-
it's a very loud stadium, and I
it's-
feel like you got to be in the right headset to get in there. Like
Mhm.
it's, I don't know, like some of the, our stadium's louder than some Pac-10 stadiums. I think
we-
it, I think-
100%.
We had.
I
Sorry,
think
I
it
didn't mean to-
ranks just above Michigan State Stadium actually.
Wow.
So we had the game against Idaho. The night game we were at 112 decibels, which was 2 higher than the Penn State whiteout game versus Oregon.
No way.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yep. So
And what was that? 27,000 attendance, I think, was
Yeah.
the number?
Yeah.
So Washington Grizzly Stadium can get bumping at night, especially when it's for the Stein. It gets bumping. Whiteout game was one of the biggest games of the year for any college football, and that's known for a rough atmosphere for the visiting opponents, and we're right up there with them, which shows what these folks in Montana are capable of.
Yeah.
I mean, you can hear that cannon across Missoula.
Oh, yeah.
It bounces off Mount Sentinel back onto the city.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Can we talk about the ROTCs, the Army officers that do push-ups for every point too?
I noticed
Oh,
that.
yeah.
That is
Yeah.
really cool.
Wow.
That is awesome. So they're doing that one push-up per point scored. Is that what they're doing?
Yep. So
Okay.
when we played
Yeah, who did we play?
Indiana State, 63 points. So that's every time we score a touchdown, they're doing push-ups, and they're getting up to 63. That's a lot of push-ups for them.
Yeah, good for them.
Yeah. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah. Thank you
Yeah.
for
You
your
know,
service.
appreciate that. Push-ups and all.
Go Grizz!
Go GRIZ. Go
And to
GRIZ.
add-
Go GRIZ.
To add to football, next week against Cal Poly is homecoming week. So
Homecoming.
that'll be the boys will be back in Missoula at Washington Grizzly Stadium for homecoming, and hopefully we can be 5-0 entering that game.
Yeah, usually there's a parade for homecoming too, right?
Is there?
I think so.
Think
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. I'll be there.
Yeah, right down the center of downtown Missoula.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they block off all the streets. Certain groups will have like floats and
It's awesome.
like parades.
That's fun.
Do you think we could get in the parade?
Maybe we can have our own float.
Probably.
That would be awesome.
We could probably just sneak
We
in
could
there,
broadcast
We-
on the
yeah.
float.
We could have a.
dress up a little bit. We could probably get in the parade.
Just pull up on a flatbed.
Yeah, I mean, we got to get through Idaho State tonight, obviously, but I have some experience with Cal Poly.
Oh yeah, as a California resident.
As a California local, they're soft. They're a soft team. They're a soft school. Beautiful campus, stunning campus, soft. They're way too comfortable. I'm assuming it'll be relatively chilly, even though it's a day game. I don't know what the weather's going to be like a week from today, but hopefully it's a little cold because I promise you those Cal Poly kids are not playing in anything less than
so they're
70
gonna call it-
degrees
Yeah.
so far this year.
California Polytechnic. Yep.
So I think that'll be a great game. Homecoming game is awesome too. That's got to be great for the seniors.
Oh yeah. It's
It'll be awesome.
You're lit.
Can we get a live? Are we still down in that game?
Yeah. What's going on with the score? Did we get back yet? We're reloading the page. Nope, still down.
We got to get Gilman going. Gilman,
And the
he's
ball.
electric.
He's
He's
averaging close to
absolutely
9 yards a
electric.
game, which is like fourth in all of college football, FCS and FBS. So
He
we-
is
we
unbelievably
got to
good.
give him the ball to. That's the key to success, I
Yeah,
think.
I completely agree. Limiting turnovers, feeding Gilman. I mean, he's our Christian McCaffrey. He's our Derrick Henry. He's our I don't know. He's our king. He's our guy. That's our guy. If
That's our
we're gonna
god.
win, he needs to have a good game.
Yeah, and I think Ayat needs to be slinging the rock too as well. When they're collapsing on the run, he needs to be able to hit those receivers out there, and hopefully we can close this 7-point gap.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that crazy. It's not like coming back
Yeah.
from 3-0. So
Yeah.
I think the Grizz have got it in them. But
So both football and hockey.
but we'll be watching it as
Yep.
it goes on.
Yep.
Triple Grizz win would be electric.
That would be
Volleyball,
awesome.
football, hockey, all on the same day.
That would
Who's got
get
it better
people
than us?
riled. That'd
Who's
get
got it
every-
better than us? I don't think anybody does.
No one's got better than us.
Ogden, Utah certainly doesn't.
They're struggling over there with a 100% acceptance rate, so I don't think we're going to be
Oh no!
What
Wow.
a stab.
100% acceptance rate.
100% acceptance rate for Weber State University.
Wow.
Oh, them boys getting
Wow.
knocked around on that.
And I personally think a Grizzly is more fierce than a Wildcat.
It's certainly bigger. You know what I do worry about that 100% acceptance rate though? They've probably got some dudes that just love to hit
Yeah.
on that team.
That's what I was just thinking.
probably
Them
got some-
boys are rowdy
Just
on
some
that
absolute
ice.
big
Yep.
bodies.
100%.
They've probably got some dudes that are here to do one thing, and that is to bang.
That's it. They're
they
here
are
to play
gonna come
hockey.
in here and they are going to hit.
Yeah. 8 a.m. class, never heard of it. That's all of them on that team, bro.
Well,
Some genuine enforcers coming in.
it would
sounds
appear
like.
so. Based on the statistics, it would seem that we may have some hitters on our hands here.
Yep.
But
Yep.
only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can be the more strategic team because of that. So let's hope.
No, hopefully none of our players gets hurt this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and well wishes to, was it
Plant, I think.
Plant that went down?
Colton
Yeah.
Plant, yeah.
On the other
So,
team? No, on this team.
on
No,
Grizzlies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
the Grizz.
really?
He's
Yeah.
a defenseman on third line.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So hopefully, I don't know if we'll find out, I guess, if number 20
What was his injury again?
cracked his head open.
Cracked his head open?
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh,
He has stitches
is
in
that
his head.
confirmed?
He has stitches in his head. I saw them with my own 2 eyes
Wow.
in Dunaway.
Oh.
Oh, my
Wow.
goodness. Wow.
Yep.
Oh, he's in the dorms?
He isn't. Yeah.
Oh.
When I was leaving, walking out to here, so I ran into him. He goes, "Yeah, got stitches in my head." So I gave him a hug, and we'll see if he's on the ice tonight. I don't.
I'm not going to lie. I hope he's not.
Yeah,
I
that
think
was-
he should probably take it
I
easy
think,
tonight.
I think if you have stitches
That
in your
would-
head, like
That would be a miracle on ice.
that's
That
a
would be
little
a miracle on
that's a little
ice.
understandable if you don't step out there.
I think you can take hockey guys I think they're the toughest athletes in sports. I
agree
think
more.
maybe this might be one of those situations where you take the night off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
Yep.
think you go home, you put an ice pack on your head, and you take it easy.
It's-
Well,
Yeah,
I
it's
think
not even worth
especially,
it.
these kids are still in college. Like, they need to protect their brains as
Yes.
much as possible still. Like, they're not professionals going out there and making, however much they get signed on to. Like, these are college kids still trying to prove themselves.
Yep,
And,
exactly.
they don't need to be getting permanent brain damage or,
Hey, I mean,
maiming themselves just to prove something.
in this day and age, they're making good money with the NIL. NIL has changed the
True.
college sports field. So
True, I didn't think about that.
But you make a good point, Logan. Student athlete. It's a cliche, but you're coming here, you're going to school. As lame as it is, that should be your number one goal, is to get your
Yeah.
degree. So health is wealth, especially with the brain stuff. That's no fun. Nobody wants to have head
I
injuries.
mean, like,
No.
I don't know, once you hurt your brain, it's never going to get better.
personally,
It's not-
having
it's not
7
like your body.
concussions in my life, it's you don't want to mess with the head.
No, the brain's scary, too.
Yeah, head injuries. Speaking of that, did you guys catch the intermission show yesterday?
Oh my!
don't-
I was
think
in
was
it. I was actually in it.
You did the musical chairs.
I did the musical chairs.
We had a musical chairs on ice, and a kid. Did he chip it or
Crazy.
did he lose the tooth?
Oh no, I think.
Was it
I don't
gone?
I don't even think he lost or chipped anything. His lip
Bit his
got
lip.
busted. His teeth were red. Let's break it down. We were doing musical chairs, right? This big guy, going around or whatever. Dude, picks up the guy with the chair, slams him on the ground.
Oh, he picked him up
picked
and
him up
slammed him?
with the chair and just went like twice. And he got up and his teeth, like he was like smiling. I don't know why he's smiling. Blood. Like I was like, that's the next round. I fought with the same big dude for the chair. I let him have it. I'm
Stay away-
done.
stay away
Let him have
You
it.
gotta stay away from him.
Like, I
Yeah,
was like-
it was that dude's birthday that got slammed, right?
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think he chipped anything. Yeah, maybe he did, but his teeth were fine. Like he smiled. He had like a beautiful smile.
Still
but-
had all of his teeth.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe he chipped it, but he was bleeding. He was bleeding big time.
That's more than some hockey players can say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Should we?
All right, well, should we kick it over to our play-by-play, Jeff Safford, for the game?
I
Yep.
think so.
So
Cool. If you guys are listening on 102.9 FM and ESPN Missoula, keep it here. If you're listening on the ESPN app, go ahead and keep it there as well. I believe we're also live on ESPN Plus for the game as well.
and Buffalo Wild Wings across
And
Montana.
Buffalo Wild
Yep.
Wings
All the Buffalo
across the
Wild
tri-state. Yeah, there we go.
What's up,
B-Dubs Council
B-Dubs?
is in session.
Lemon pepper, my favorite seasoning.
Sweet.
Lemon
Thank you
pepper?
guys for
Lemon
watching.
pepper wings.
All right.